It's Christmas Eve, so that of course means tonight's the night.
Oh yeah, Santa making his way across the globe to deliver presents, and you can keep an eye on him right now with that Santa tracker. Let's pop up the live look from NORAD. Let's see here if I can.
There's Rudolph.
Oh, there's
right
Rudolph.
The right corner.
And they're headed to Mallorca, Spain.
Oh.
Ooh la la.
Santa's gonna grab a quick vacation.
just a quick one.
Yeah,
all he needs is a
time.
second. Yeah, just to catch his breath as he makes his journey around the world. Joining me now, Major General Mark Piper. Thank you for your time on what I know is an incredibly busy day.
It is, Marie, but happy to take the time to chat with you. Thanks for having me.
Great. Can I start by asking roughly how many people are tracking Santa as we speak?
So today on the 24th of December, which is kind of our big day for tracking Santa, we have almost 1,000 volunteers, as well as some community partners who are helping us track Santa.
Wonderful. We're glad to hear that update. So for those who don't know, NORAD stands for the North American Aerospace Defense Command. I'm curious how Santa and his journey fell under your jurisdiction there at NORAD.
So I don't know if I would say it is jurisdiction, but it is something that kind of fell into our lap accidentally about 69 years ago, first time in 1955, where a Santa hotline number was published in an advertisement. And a child called that number, and whether or not it was a misdial or a misprint, either way, it ended up in our operations headquarters. And the child asked one of our watchstanders, hey, I need to talk to Santa. And fortunately, our quick-thinking colonel at the time said, well, I can't connect you directly with Santa, but I can tell you where he is, and provided the location of Santa. And that's been something that we've taken on as an additional mission here, starting in 1955, that we continue to this day.
Well, and I'm sure it brings you a lot of joy, because I know it can be tough to work the holidays, but clearly this must be a point of pride for you all, working so hard there.
It's definitely a point of pride, and it's really not that hard. It does bring joy to everyone here at NORAD and the organization. And it's also, we are on the watch 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. So we're at work all the time anyways. It's what we do. It is our mission to ensure that North America is defended. And so today is really just a continuation of what we do normally. We just have a few extra people, a few extra phone calls, and a very special aviator flying around the globe that we're tracking right now. Well,
we're so appreciative of that work that you do every day of the year. For the kiddos who may be watching, what can you tell them to assure them that Santa will have a smooth journey to delivery to their home?
So I think the three things that I would say to children about, number one is how we track Santa. So on a day-to-day basis, we have a combination of satellites in space and radars on the ground and aircraft in the air. We use that to monitor air and space every day, and we do that with Santa as well, whether or not it's radar reflections off his sleigh, or tracking the heat signature of Rudolph's nose, or visually seeing Santa and his reindeer from our aircraft. We have ways to track him, and if you want to check on our website at noradsanta.org, or you can call into our hotline, which is 877-HI-NORAD, HINORAD, and you can get a up-to-date location of when he's going to, or at least where he is right now. The second thing I would say is that he typically arrives between 9 p.m. and midnight local time.
Okay.
He doesn't share exactly where he's going to be at what time, but that's been his general pattern now for approaching 70 years, so he tends to stick to that pattern. But probably the most important thing for children to know is that he may be in your area at a particular time, but if you're not asleep, he'll pass over your house. So you have to make sure you're asleep if you want Santa to actually show up and drop off gifts at your house.
Those are the rules. Thank you for the reminder and for all that you do, Major General Mark Piper. I so appreciate it. Wishing you the best this holiday season.
Or at least pretend, right?
Pretend to sleep. But Santa knows.
You know, sometimes you hear the reindeer on the roof, though.
That's true. Then you got to shut those eyes really tight, extra tight.
And then let mom and dad sleep in a little bit before you get all excited to wake up.
That's a gift.
But Santa's on his way, and it looks like we don't have a white Christmas, so the weather looks good, I guess, right for now.